In this video, I will show you how easy it is to have perfect skin. Let's begin.
In 2019, anti-aging scientists in England changed everything we know about telomeres, making it easier than ever to protect your DNA and start looking, feeling, and moving as if you were aging in reverse. They've discovered that past telomere research was missing a crucial element. We've overlooked a key fact about these caps on our DNA called telomeres and how they extend cell life to resist aging symptoms. The truth is, it should be easy to help your telomeres without changing your lifestyle, spending a lot of money, or even leaving your house. A missing at-home key could finally make anti-aging telomere science available to everyone. Because even with the piecemeal, outdated discoveries, millions of men and women are already feeling like they're in their 30s again. Well, with all this great news, why do these scientists still say that we're missing something crucial? You might already know that telomeres are caps on the ends of DNA. They protect your DNA from decay. Once telomeres shrink and then fail, your cells start to die. This telomere decay and cell death is what triggers aging symptoms like low energy, mental decline, and joint aches. Millions of men and women have used these Nobel Prize-winning discoveries to look, feel, and move like they're aging in reverse. But here's what they're missing: a new telomere discovery that makes it even easier to rescue your DNA and feel younger. After all, the link between telomeres and how old you look, feel, and move won the Nobel Prize in 2009. Over a decade ago. Those scientists have kept working and researching for over 10 years since then. They kept uncovering new ways to get even more powerful results out of telomere science. And in 2019, they made a breakthrough that is dropping the jaws of every man and woman who's used this telomere science so far. People like Steve L., age 57 from New Mexico, who said, "Since incorporating what I learned here, I have more energy, better focus, and a higher libido. My overall well-being is the best improvement I've seen." Or Mary S., age 74 from North Carolina, who said, "I've received 2 compliments in the last week on looking younger." For me to explain this new breakthrough, I need to first quickly show you what we used to believe about telomeres. First off, telomeres are protective caps on the end of your DNA. When telomeres break down, your DNA signals to the cell that life is over. Cells stop dividing and start dying. This DNA decay and cell death triggers aging symptoms. Those are facts that haven't changed. But in the 2009 discovery, they reported that the key marker of telomere health was their length. They claimed the longer and healthier your telomeres, the younger you'll look, feel, and move. The shorter and closer to decay your telomeres, the older and more decrepit you'll look, feel, and move. And that's how millions of men and women used this discovery to feel like they were aging in reverse. They found scientifically proven ways to keep their telomeres longer. And that was great. But remember, that research is over a decade old. And the scientists who made these breakthroughs haven't slowed down. In 2019, they published research that's turning telomere science on its head and giving men and women a quicker, easier way to feel like they're aging in reverse. Here's what they discovered. The length of your telomeres does technically matter. It does technically have an effect on how old you look, feel, and move. But there's something else about your telomeres that has an even stronger effect. It's not how long or short your telomeres are, it's how quickly they're shrinking, the speed at which they're decaying. If your telomeres are long and shrinking slowly, then you'll feel fantastic. If your telomeres are short and shrinking quickly, that's when you'll look, feel, and move like you're 110 years old. And here's where it gets interesting. If your telomeres are long and shrinking quickly, you'll still look, feel, and move like you're on your deathbed. Even though your telomeres are still long, it doesn't matter. You're still feeling the worst symptoms of aging because they're shrinking quickly. Now here's the good news. If your telomeres are short but shrinking slowly, you can look, feel, and move like you did 15 years ago. Even though your telomeres are already short, if you can slow down how quickly they're shrinking, you can shock doctors and friends with how young your body looks, moves, and feels. In other words, it doesn't matter how bad your aging symptoms already are. As long as you can put the brakes on telomere shrinking, you can start to feel 15 years younger. So, just knowing the basics about telomeres and the discoveries from 2007 have helped millions of American men and women feel like they're aging in reverse. But now, with the new research from 2019, we've discovered an even more powerful way to use telomere science to look, feel, and move like you're 15 years younger. It's not about how long or short your telomeres are. It's how quickly or slowly they're shrinking. Even if you already feel super old and your telomeres are already short, if you can slow down that shrinking, you can change your body's cellular age. And here's the best part. Trying to make telomeres longer was a difficult task. It required lifestyle changes, diets, and expensive medical treatments. But slowing down telomere shrinking is easy compared to that old science. In fact, there's a garden herb that slows down telomere shrinking by over 40%. I've been sharing it with my patients since this 2019 discovery. And so far, over 15,000 men and women have used this garden herb to slow down their telomere shrinking, turn back their cellular age, and look, feel, and move like they're 15 years younger. One of my patients, Rika O. from Oklahoma, wrote me to say, "Since taking the advice in this presentation, I have better sleep patterns, more energy. I lost weight with no effort, and my skin is smoother and clearer. I feel better in every way since I found this." And another, James Ludlow, age 66, told me, "I first noticed changes after about a week. It was like a veil was lifted from my consciousness and my thinking was clearer. I've no doubt that this is helping my body and mind cope with aging." And I get letters like this every day. My friends say I look younger. My skin is better, and aches and pains don't hurt as much. I'm finally active again. My wrinkles are shrinking, and it's helping with my stiffness. The best part is that I feel better every day. Everything you've heard about telomere science has just been cranked up to the next level. This is an aging science breakthrough like moving from the steam engine to a jet engine, or from the printing press to the supercomputer, or from a wobbly crutch to a robotic leg. It's changing everything we know about telomeres and aging, making it so much easier, and it's already helped so many people. I want to help you use this garden herb to slow down your telomere shrinking and use the very latest aging science breakthroughs. Right now I'm going to show you exactly where to find this garden herb, how much to use, and how to look, feel, and move like you're 15 years younger. Because like I mentioned, science has already confirmed just how crucial the health of your telomeres is. One study featuring 2,000 nurses showed that those with shorter telomeres had a worse chance of suffering from age-related cognitive decline. In another study at the University of California School of Medicine, researchers discovered participants with shorter telomeres battled more with mood disorders. Belgian researchers at Ghent University suggested that telomeres can also accurately determine the biological age of your heart. Longer, healthy telomeres mean a younger, healthier heart. At the Medical Scientist Training Program in Pittsburgh, 259 participants suffering with vision decline had their telomeres measured. They found that those with longer telomeres had nearly a 50% reduced risk of further age-related vision loss. An Italian study featuring over 900 subjects showed that those with blood sugar concerns suffered from shorter telomeres. It also showed that the same people with longer telomeres suffered from milder symptoms. And at Harvard Medical School, scientists confirmed that how much joint pain you experience is directly related to how quickly your telomeres shorten. This major development quickly caught the attention of leading authorities, including NASA, who immediately began using telomere research to prevent astronauts from aging too fast while on space missions, since astronauts are subjected to aging factors up to 10 times what we face here on Earth. But while the idea of telomeres was an earth-shattering breakthrough in anti-aging, researchers quickly discovered a big problem staring them in the face. Before I talk about this setback, I first have to explain why feeling old is completely optional. Around the age of 40, most people feel like their body already has too many miles, and it's only a matter of time before the parts wear out and break. If you've become more sluggish from poor glucose metabolism, experience bouts of nauseating brain fog, feel and look older than your years, find it next to impossible to reduce unwanted belly fat, or have a sloth-like sex drive, I'm here to tell you that these issues and many others are optional. As the research proves, when you lengthen your telomeres, your entire body begins to feel refreshed and renewed. Not only do you have more energy to do the hobbies, activities, and have fun during social engagements, plus enjoy pain-free and mobile joints so it's effortless to glide in and out of bed. Plus remember people's names and faces without deer-in-the-headlight moments. Plus feel like you've been transplanted into the body of someone 10 to 20 years younger. And not only do you have the desire and passion to perform and satisfy in the bedroom, you see improvements in all of those areas all at once, like you were in your 30s again. But here's the problem I warned you about just a minute ago. Trying to lengthen your telomeres using a healthier lifestyle alone is simply not enough. The government has been feeding you a lie since the day you were born in an effort to line their own pockets. They've been telling you that the standard American diet will keep you healthy. But nothing could be further from the truth. The high-carb, low-fat diet pushed on us by the FDA and other big-letter agencies is one of the biggest lies of this century, and it's destroying your telomeres. Ever wonder why they continue to support a high-carb lifestyle? It's because most of our carbs, such as corn, wheat, and other grains, are either farmed by government corporations or controlled by government corporations. But that's not the only factor damaging your telomeres. A sedentary lifestyle, chronically inflamed tissue, environmental toxins, and stress all obliterate your telomeres. That's why people who live unhealthy lifestyles tend to not only die younger, they're also at a much higher risk for joint pain, blood sugar issues, heart problems, and more setbacks in their daily life. You might think that exercise, proper diet, limiting your exposure to toxins, and reducing stress would lengthen your telomeres, and you'd be right, partially. While these do help, they simply don't help enough. To give your telomeres the nutritional support they need to keep growing, it's simply not enough to live a healthy lifestyle and hope for the best. If you chose this path, you'd have to exercise every single day, doing the right exercises. You'd need to eat a perfect balance of food, including the exact foods which contribute to telomere length. The problem is that most nutrients which support telomere length aren't found in the foods you regularly eat. You'd need to limit your exposure to toxins, which is nearly impossible. Everything you come into contact with in any way, including the water supply, pesticide-filled foods, the air you breathe, and everything in between, has become polluted with toxins. It's virtually impossible to escape unless you're living in a bubble. You'd also have to reduce your stress by never arguing with anyone, feeling completely peaceful with yourself, not having to deal with a boss, and meditating for hours every day. As you can imagine, none of that is practical. We're all leading busy lives, and while these might sound great, it's just not possible. That's why I've spent the past several years formulating Longevity Activator. Longevity Activator is a unique formula we've put together that's unlike anything else you've ever seen. It combines rare, hard-to-find ingredients that conquer all of your biggest frustrations, so you can finally enjoy your years without suffering from the same old-age symptoms your friends are experiencing.
Hi, I'm Mary. I'm 74 years old from North Carolina. Prior to finding Longevity Activator, I was in a lot of pain from osteoarthritis and a pinched nerve. I had reduced mobility because of these problems, and I had to forego doing the things I enjoy. I just wasn't happy. In the past, I've tried other products that didn't work, but I came across Longevity Activator online and was in a try-it-and-see-it mode. I'm happy I did. I have less pain and more mobility after only 3 weeks of using this product. I've even received 2 compliments in the last week on looking younger. Longevity Activator appears to be working in just a short period. I'm telling everyone to try it for themselves.
Hi, I'm James. I'm 66 from Canada. I'm reasonably healthy, active, and involved with meditation, but I carry some weight I'd like to get rid of. I've done a couple of natural health courses, so I'm aware of alternatives to medicine and the use of supplements to target specific issues in the body. I like the Longevity Activator presentation. It seemed logical and worth a try. I first noticed some changes about a week after I started taking Longevity Activator. It was like a veil was lifted from my consciousness and my thinking was clearer. I first noticed the clarity when I was driving. All of a sudden it dawned on me I was analyzing my situation in traffic clearer and faster. I've no doubt that it is helping my body and mind cope with aging. You must give it a try. You will be pleasantly surprised.
For example, you get all the heart-healthy benefits of 25 glasses of delicious red wine without feeling tired and sick the next morning. You'll enjoy more all-day energy than you've had in years, so you can travel, do your favorite hobbies, and spend time with your family and friends without feeling exhausted. You get an all-natural pain reliever, stronger than just about any non-prescription drug you can buy over the counter without the side effects. Plus, you get a memory agent that restores the quick, sharp mind you had in your youth, so you can remember important facts, tell stories without forgetting details, and learn new technology in a heartbeat. You also get a joint-soothing substance, which puts out the fire trapped inside throbbing, painful joints. You'll even enjoy a renewed sex life to spark more romance and passion back into the relationship with your spouse. I've spent the past several years formulating the perfect combination of ingredients so you could get everything you need all in one single pill, saving you hundreds of dollars per month and years of frustration. In fact, it can probably replace several of the supplements you're taking right now. So let me take a minute to show you why this formula is so unique and what's inside. As we already discussed, to reverse the aging process, you must protect your telomeres against the constant beating they're getting on a daily basis. To do that, we've selected a powerful mix of ingredients proven in laboratory settings to support your telomeres by as much as 45%, which is great news if your body is starting to feel the pain of migrating past the age of 40. The fact is, you no longer have to suffer the effects of aging. It is possible to opt out of the typical side effects of aging, such as saggy, wrinkled skin, excess fat around your midsection and thighs, a slowing mind, and daily fatigue causing you to give up some of your favorite activities. Instead, I'd like to show you how to reclaim the youth you once had, so you can live the life you truly deserve, with as much energy and vitality as you'll ever need, and go to bed with peace of mind knowing you'll continue to stay healthy as the years progress. That's why we added telomere agent number 1, Terminalia cebula fruit extract. Once I saw the result of this grape-like ingredient, I knew I had to share it with you. You see, since increased telomerase activity is vital, we wanted to really ramp it up. That's why I decided to borrow a secret from Ayurvedic medicine, which is a 3,000-year-old holistic healing system from India that focuses on balancing the mind, body, and spirit. I wanted a substance that could supercharge production of the telomerase enzyme to protect your delicate telomeres from the forces trying to shorten them each time your cells duplicate. In one study, researchers used Terminalia cebula to slow down telomere shortening by a stunning 45%. In other words, it could help you age at half the speed you would have aged without this miracle ingredient in your body. But it's almost impossible to get it through your diet, considering it only grows in the southern parts of Asia and China. The best part is that's only the first part of what makes this so special. Earlier I talked about the Hayflick limit, the end point where your cells stop replicating and begin dying. Terminalia cebula has also been shown to give your cells 40% more life before hitting the Hayflick limit. Longer cell division life helps your body maintain its youthfulness, even as you age. It's the reason some people never seem to age as the years go by. So by lengthening your telomeres and extending the life of your cells, Terminalia cebula helps you continue doing the activities you love without having to give them up because your body can't do them anymore. Imagine shooting a full 18 holes of golf with your buddies and going home without feeling exhausted and worn out. Imagine traveling from one fascinating travel location to another and still have the drive to be on your feet all day. Or imagine being able to learn a new technology without relying on your kids or grandkids to show you how. Or just imagine the confidence you'll feel as you look in the mirror and see someone looking back at you, looking 10 years younger than your actual age. This is why we've included 50 milligrams of Terminalia chibula into every serving of Longevity Activator, so you can keep enjoying those activities. But there's another element that studies show can further help slow down telomere shortening. Telomere agent number 2, purslane. In one study, scientists found that the herb purslane can support positive telomerase activity and improved telomere length, which is the key to winding back the hands of time. In fact, it was so effective, it resulted in up to a 57% slowdown of telomere shortening after just 2 weeks of treatment. Even more exciting is that purslane also comes along with an extra bonus. In another study, it helped lower stress and improve learning and memory in test subjects so they could accomplish new tasks, such as learning new technology, faster and with less struggle. The neural impact of using these two herbs together is similar to restarting an old, tired computer. Just a quick reboot and all of a sudden your brain works faster, your thinking is clearer, and the brain fog lifts away like the morning mist. However, we wanted to revitalize and revamp every aspect of your life. We want you to stop feeling self-conscious and embarrassed over fine lines and wrinkles. We want you to turn over a new leaf and watch as decades of unwanted belly and thigh fat start to melt away. We want you to go through every day of your life without feeling fatigued and exhausted. We want your blood sugar and mood to stabilize so you can sleep easier at night, knowing you'll be around for your family for many years to come. That's why we also added several key ingredients that help manage with what many experts consider the most dangerous threat to men and women over 40. I'm talking about nonstop low-level inflammation. Remember back probably around your 40s when all of a sudden you became riddled with aches and pains for no apparent reason? Not only did old injuries come throbbing back to life, the new pain seemed to sprout roots and spread like weeds. Maybe it was a burning sensation on the inside of your elbow, or a sharp needle-like poke under your kneecap, or a constant tingling sensation in your fingers, or that dull chronic ache forcing a limp in your step, or the tingling sensation shooting into your legs caused by lower back pain. These symptoms, including bouts of memory decline, are inflammation's sneaky way of prematurely wearing out your joints, aging your brain, immune system, and the rest of your body. The fact is, these conditions are not going to all of a sudden go away on their own. They're going to linger and make you almost feel like you belong in a wheelchair. Plus, they'll always flare up at exactly the wrong time, like when you're playing with your grandkids, while bending over in the grocery store, or even just moving wrong while getting out of bed. I don't want that to happen to you. That's why we added turmeric root to Longevity Activator. Turmeric root supports a healthy response to inflammation so you can enjoy your favorite activities without worrying if your joints can keep up. How potent is turmeric? If you take an over-the-counter pain reliever such as Advil, Tylenol, or Aleve, you're putting yourself at considerable risk. These seemingly innocent drugs work in the short term, but they're taking a serious toll on your health. For instance, if you've ever taken 1 or 2 pills above the recommended dosage for a stronger effect, you're putting a huge amount of strain on your liver, which accumulates over time. I'm not just saying that because I believe in alternative medicines. Even the FDA, notorious for being behind the times, has started putting its foot down on painkillers. In fact, studies show that well over 100,000 people per year are rushed to the emergency room for painkiller abuse. That's more than heroin and cocaine combined. Plus, there are literally dozens, maybe even hundreds of studies proving just how dangerous prescription and over-the-counter pain meds are for you. I don't want you putting your life at risk just to feel more comfortable moving about in your daily life. I'd rather you be able to do your favorite activities pain-free, safely. Now you can cut that risk by using turmeric, the yellow healing dust from the East. Here's why. In one 4-week study published in the March 2014 issue of the Journal of Clinical Intervention in Aging, researchers tested the effect of turmeric on patients with painful knee conditions. One group received a turmeric extract. The other group received 1,200 milligrams of ibuprofen. At the end of the study, the turmeric group experienced the same pain relief as the test group, only with less stiffness and fewer dangerous side effects. That's just to get the ball rolling. This strange-looking root has also been proven to help prevent occasional indigestion and protect the delicate lining of the stomach and esophagus by 85%, so you don't have to suffer with unwanted heartburn. Support the transformation of white fat cells into healthy and energetic brown body, the kind your body loves to burn for energy. Help you sleep through the night by soothing aching joints and legs. Support healthy levels of cholesterol and blood pressure. Help you maintain a healthier and more efficient immune system. Imagine how much more you'd love each day if you could wake up without pain and have more energy throughout your day, minus the afternoon crashes. You'd finally be able to enjoy each day without worrying about your body breaking down. And speaking of enjoying your day, do you occasionally enjoy a glass of red wine? Sometimes a nice glass of red wine at night can do wonders to help you relax at the end of a long, hard day. And I'm sure you've heard that red wine contains an amazing compound in it called resveratrol. If you don't know about resveratrol, it's a godsend for protecting your cardiovascular system. In fact, it may be the reason why some people in France live 42% longer with fewer cardiovascular issues compared to other countries. The problem is, red wine itself contains very little resveratrol. You'd need to consume case upon case of red wine every single night to truly benefit from it. And that's why we've added a full 25 milligrams of resveratrol to our Longevity Activator formula. Since an average glass of red wine contains about 1 milligram of resveratrol, that means you're getting the benefit of drinking 25 glasses of red wine without any of the side effects that come with drinking alcohol. Along with supporting the health of your heart, this miracle molecule has the ability to turn on your survival genes, called sirtuins. Once activated, these sirtuins can give your cells a second chance at life by giving them more time to repair their DNA. It's also been clinically shown to support fewer aches and healthy inflammatory response, more energy based on increasing cellular ATP, your body's energy source, a new glow and healthier-looking skin to make you look younger than you really are, better liver function and hormone regulation so fat loss becomes a breeze, improved ability to think clearly so your mind stays sharp as a tack during card games and conversations. And while resveratrol can help reduce your daily aches and pains, I know how frustrating it can be to have to put up with them on a daily basis, and I don't want you to deal with that anymore. I'd rather you live a life where you can enjoy athletic activities without the fear of causing irreversible damage. That's what Longevity Activator can do for you. And in just a minute, I'll show you how you can get started today and begin feeling younger without spending a ton of money just a few days from now. But first, I'd like to introduce you to the last few anti-aging elements inside Longevity Activator. The first one was selected to help you stop feeling embarrassed from bouts of memory fuzziness and forgetfulness. Most people don't realize that over time, maturing tissue slowly ages your brain. This leaves the door open to bigger and scarier problems, such as memory loss, low mood, reduced sexual appetite, and wild mood swings, to name a few. What's the best way to avoid this train wreck and stop suffering in silence? By fueling your brain with a cornucopia of nutrition that gives your memory a serious wake-up call. That's why I'd like to share the brain-boosting elements inside Korean ginseng root extract, the memory element of our anti-aging formula. This root has been proven time and again to support mental alertness and stability. For example, to test the effect of ginseng root on mental function, 50 men were asked to take a daily dose of ginseng over an 8-week period. At the end of the study, participants boasted an increased ability to complete detail-oriented tasks almost effortlessly. That means you'll find using your computer and your smartphone less troublesome and much more enjoyable. Your brain will have a new ability to adapt to what you throw at it. In another double-blind, placebo-controlled trial featuring 60 elderly people, ginseng worked even better. After just 50 days of taking the supplement daily, test subjects happily reported better memory, longer attention span, increased concentration, and improved ability to handle stress. These two research studies show you how Korean ginseng can support cognitive function to kick your brain into high gear and help clear out mental fogginess. In fact, I know just how scary it can be to watch as your mind begins to slip away from you as you enter your 50s and 60s. That's why we also added Cistanche deserticula to Longevity Activator. Combined with Korean ginseng root extract, this incredible herb delivers a 1-2 punch for supercharging your mind so you can outthink people 10, 20, or even 30 years younger than you. It's been used in the Chinese culture for over 2,000 years to combat many effects of aging, such as better hormone regulation to support better results from your dieting and fat loss efforts, easier and more consistent bowel movements so every time you eat you don't feel like you're going to explode, increased libido in both men and women for improved enjoyment in the bedroom. We've combined it with Korean ginseng to give you the opportunity to finally stop forgetting why you walked into a room, to stop struggling to find the right words during a conversation, to stop being scared when offered to have fun outside of your routine, and to stop having those troublesome tip-of-the-tongue moments. These are traits that can turn around anyone's life literally within days by making your mind feel like a steel trap. It allows anyone to abandon feelings of stress or embarrassment normally associated with the forgetfulness of old age. And speaking of stress, that brings me to the next ingredient, pterostilbene, the heart element. Ever notice how unstable blood sugar levels can zap you of energy? There's a physical reason for that. When you fill your belly full of yummy carbs and overload your cardiovascular system with an abundance of glucose, it causes stress throughout your entire body. In a panic, your body can't digest all those sugars, so it turns the excess into fat. This is what's referred to as sugar belly. In fact, a good measuring stick to determine if you have this condition is to stand in front of the mirror and check to see if your waist is wider than your hips. If so, you might be at risk. One of the ways you can prevent this from happening is to start controlling how much glucose enters your bloodstream. Even more important is controlling the insulin response from sugar flood. When you're young, the process works flawlessly. That's why you could consume fast food on a daily basis and not have anything happen. But as you age, this process starts to slowly deteriorate. That's why we also added the powerful antioxidant pterostilbene. This polyphenol is a nutritious extract found in almonds, grapes, and blueberries. We chose this blueberry miracle for 3 specific reasons. First, because it supports healthy blood sugar regulation. Second, because it supports the body to reduce bad cholesterol and improve blood pressure. And third, because it can also assist in helping you achieve and maintain a healthy weight. In fact, in one 12-week clinical study published in the Indian Journal of Medicine, 69% of the 97 adult participants who consumed pterostilbene experienced their fasting and postprandial blood glucose levels stabilize. In another 6-week study, researchers from the Annamalai University saw a favorable decrease in enzyme activity when in a glucose-saturated state. Plus, a different study that included participation from Stanford University showed pterostilbene was a promising candidate as a mechanism to decrease blood glucose levels through the improvement of insulin secretion. But it gets even better. In an approved double-blind placebo-controlled trial hosted by the University of Mississippi, researchers remarked that both systolic and diastolic blood pressure were significantly lowered during the 6 to 8 week time frame. Plus, in a trial published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry, researchers from the Institute of Health Carlos III in Spain revealed that pterostilbene supported favorable weight loss conditions. During the 6-week trial, subjects reduced their ability to convert glucose into fatty tissue by 53.4% and increased their liver's ability to produce more physical energy by 42.5%. Once your blood sugar begins to balance out, that nagging feeling of getting old will soon become replaced with a new spring in your step. Now, once you feel like getting out and doing more activities, our next ingredient supports a healthier immune system, so you can enjoy feeling young again without having to worry about getting sick with each seasonal change. It's called astragalus, and it's our immune system element. The Chinese consider this herb a powerful adaptogen because it joins forces with the body to fight off stress and keep our immune systems healthy and ready to fight. It works by combining 3 essential healing components to bring balance back to your body. Those building blocks are saponins, flavonoids, and polysaccharides. These 3 elements support your immune system by supporting healthy blood sugar naturally and increasing insulin sensitivity, promoting balanced levels of inflammation to reduce the aging effect of your cells, providing additional protection to your cardiovascular system, helping keep you healthy all year long. With your immune system running like a well-oiled machine, it's time to introduce you to our next ingredient, which helps your body function better. After all, once your aches and pains disappear and your mind becomes sharp again and you're less stressed and feel better, you'll naturally want to be more active and have more fun. That's why we added cordyceps, which boosts your physical stamina, strength, and recovery when being active. This herb first became popular when the 1993 Chinese national track and field team used it to dominate their competition. This Chinese team racked up an impressive 9 world records, including winning the 10,000 meters by a jaw-dropping 40 seconds. According to officials, they used cordyceps to help improve stamina, athletic performance, reduce muscle soreness, and help build muscle. It was so powerful, the team was immediately whisked off for drug testing. But since this is a completely safe, natural, and legal substance, they didn't get in trouble. Now, I realize you're probably not going to be gunning for a gold medal, but I'm sure you'd enjoy more energy and strength so you can have the energy for your hobbies, or even just being more intimate with your spouse, even after a long day. That's why we added the performance-enhancing element cordyceps. We wanted to jolt your system back to life, instead of it being held hostage to the couch. And finally, I've saved the best for last. Our next ingredient, ashwagandha root, is our love element. It helps you and your spouse reclaim the passion you once had in the bedroom. This powerhouse herb literally means smell of a horse, because traditional practitioners claim it makes you feel like a stallion. Several studies have backed this claim, showing how ashwagandha supports increased production of nitric oxide, which helps dilated blood vessels so you can have a rock-solid erection. In fact, there are over 200 medical case studies proving how effective ashwagandha root really is for bringing back the passion and romance you once had. And because of its ability to increase nitric oxide levels, ashwagandha root has even been shown to increase your strength and muscle activity even if you don't follow an exercise program. In one study published in the Journal of Ayurveda and Integrative Medicine, a group of sedentary participants showed a 15.4% increase in lower back strength and a 21.5% increase in quad strength in just 30 days, even without exercising. Another study inside the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition showed a group of untrained men ages 18 to 50 who watched their 1-rep maximum for the bench press increase 44 pounds in 8 weeks. Of course, adding exercise to your daily routine is always a good idea. Ashwagandha can help you get more air back in your lungs and add much-needed strength to your muscles so you can live a more active life without feeling old anymore. Because the fact is, fighting the aging process no longer has to be a losing battle. In the past few minutes, I've shown you how Longevity Activator helps you stay younger at a cellular level by slowing down your telomere shortening process in as little as 14 days. The dozens of double-blind case studies from the world's most renowned and respected medical journals showing that the ingredients inside Longevity Activator are scientifically shown to help you enhance pleasure in the bedroom and make you want to attack each and every day full of vigor. how our unique formula can support the reduction of age-related memory loss and embarrassing senior moments, while giving you a clear, high-octane mind so mental challenges become fun and exciting again. Why your body and mind will come to life the moment your feet touch the floor each morning. All this can happen without having to drain your entire coffee pot. The reason fine lines and wrinkles show up unannounced and how to make them vanish for good. Why this formulation can transform the pain in your elbows and knees into joints you can use all day long without resting. How it can rekindle a snuffed-out sexual appetite by automatically increasing your desire for lovemaking like when you were a teenager. How it can support normalized blood glucose levels so you can sleep easier at night and make your doctor happy. Why you've been unable to drop those fat pounds hugging for dear life to your waist, hips, and thighs. How it can boost your immune system and keep you healthy all year long. Why Longevity Activator is a complete solution for anti-aging. It gives you 2 all-natural forces to grow your telomeres. It gives you 3 ways to fight off the rusting effects of inflammation. Plus, it hands you 3 natural performance-enhancing ingredients responsible for strengthening your muscles, supporting your immune system, and supporting proper thyroid health.
Hello, my name is Charmaine, age 76. Things were just the same old before I discovered Longevity Activator. I started using it and I immediately felt good the next day. Now I'm feeling very good. I had my normal doubts about trying a new product, but I was looking for something different, and I saw an ad for Longevity Activator. Since then, my well-being has improved. Longevity Activator has changed my life. No more aches and pains. Everyone should try this. It will work.
Hi, I'm Steve, aged 57, from New Mexico. My life was good before I discovered Longevity Activator. But since incorporating this product into my life, I have more energy, better focus, and a higher libido. My overall well-being is the best improvement I've seen, and I recommend others give it a try.
Hi, I'm Linda. I'm 67 years old. 2 years ago, I woke up so dizzy, weak, and unable to walk without assistance. After numerous tests, my neurologist thought I may have suffered from a virus that affected my middle ear, causing balance issues. She said she couldn't help me, which left me feeling frightened about my health and life. I thought that Longevity Activator would be just another vitamin supplement, but I was desperate, so I gave it a try. I've been taking it daily for 4 months, and I am stronger, my balance has improved, and my dizziness is almost non-existent. I'm able to walk on my own without assistance, which means I'm able to continue taking care of my granddaughter. Thanks to Longevity Activator, my life is worth living again.
The fact is, Longevity Activator can help you enjoy the youthfulness you've been longing for. Nothing compares to jumping out of bed, fired up and raring to go. Like when the alarm goes off on the first day of vacation and you're booked for an early flight to somewhere like the Bahamas. Instead of sleepwalking to the coffee pot, you're firing on all cylinders within seconds of your feet hitting the floor. As you pass the mirror, nothing fills you with more confidence than knowing that person staring at you is living in a body 10 to 20 years younger. That's the feeling I want you to feel every single day. And you can get started right now. With Longevity Activator, you can enjoy the same energy and feeling of immortality that makes your days seem endless. Plus, all of us at Zenith Labs want you to know that we've gone through a painstaking process to make sure the quality of each ingredient is as pure as we can bring you. For example, Longevity Activator is made with pride in the USA, is paleo-friendly, and non-GMO. Plus, we carefully selected a manufacturing facility that's FDA approved and uses today's highest standard of manufacturing. That means it's certified by the National Sanitation Foundation, the NSF, for compliance with good manufacturing processes. Only roughly 25% of all supplements on the market are created at a facility with this level of certification. We also go to incredible lengths to make sure you're getting the highest quality product possible. In fact, even though we source our raw materials from quality sources, every batch that comes in the door still goes through a rigorous, independent, third-party purity testing process. Plus, each ingredient is further analyzed for purity using FTIR spectroscopy, an expensive process that guarantees the material printed on the label is what we say it is. We even test each batch of ingredients for microbials, pathogens, pesticides, and preservatives. Finally, at a third-party facility, each batch goes through random test samples to help ensure it contains the exact quantity of each ingredient we want. In other words, any product with the Zenith Labs label goes through multiple quality control processes and expensive procedures to make sure you're only getting the highest quality ingredients possible. We do this to give you the results you can see and feel because we believe you're worth it. So here's what I'd like to do for you. Since you've listened this far into the video, I'd like to get you started right now for less than a cup of coffee per day. Think of everything Longevity Activator will help you with. Not just becoming younger at a cellular level, but by promoting healthy levels of inflammation to prevent old age symptoms while improving the quality of your everyday life, such as your energy levels, sex drive, immune system, and several others. If you were to take a different supplement for each of these problems, I'm sure you can agree you'd be paying well over $200 per month. In fact, there's a good chance that your cupboard is full of all sorts of different supplements and medications right now. I'd like to help you save money by putting everything in one simple, easy-to-swallow pill you can take each day and feel young and alive again. So rather than asking you to pay $200 per month for Longevity Activator, you can get started today for less than you'd pay for your daily cup of coffee. You'll see various ordering options below. Simply scroll down below this video to see which option is best for you and click the Add to Cart button to get started now. And while you're doing that, I'd also like to reassure you that you're fully protected when you invest in Longevity Activator today. I think it's fair to say that nothing works for 100% of the people who try it. Even the best products in the world don't work for every single person who uses it. Not even a prescription from your doctor works for everyone. But here's why we're different. We demand Longevity Activator works for you. If not, I insist that you ask for your money back. I want you to love the value you're getting for your money. So if for any reason you're not getting results similar to the studies we've mentioned, you have nothing to worry about. Every order of Longevity Activator comes with a 6-month empty bottle money-back guarantee. We wouldn't do business any other way. Why? Because we know you'll sleep better at night knowing we've got your back. All you need to do is relax and enjoy the benefits. With Longevity Activator, you'll feel a steady buildup until you get that youthful spring back in your step. And if for some reason, any reason, you don't notice a significant improvement in your daily energy levels, ailments, and overall quality of life, I insist you send back your open or unopened bottles anytime within 6 months of ordering for a full 100% money-back guarantee. So once again, I'd like to remind you to scroll down beneath this video and choose the best option for you. Then click the Add to Cart button. Once you're on the next page, you'll fill out the 100% secure order form to fill your personal information. When your order is complete, we'll send your information off to our fulfillment warehouse and they'll rush your delivery to get it to you as soon as possible. If you can see yourself enjoying all the benefits I've talked about so far, I urge you to order now. Remember, once you leave this page, I can't guarantee the next solution you come across will offer you everything that's inside Longevity Activator. In fact, I'm willing to bet you won't find anything even close to the health benefits you'll find inside Longevity Activator. If you don't take action today, there's a very real risk you'll end up kicking yourself when you can't do the same activities you've enjoyed for years because you don't have the energy anymore. The longer you wait, the more frustrated you'll be living with constant fatigue, tiredness, and the overwhelming feeling of getting old. You deserve so much more out of life. You deserve to know what it's like to fight off the stubborn effects of aging, rejuvenate your complexion, and give yourself a clean bill of health. We can help you achieve that. In fact, our customers experience a brand new outlook on life, and you will too. You'll feel like an 800-pound gorilla has been lifted off your shoulders, and you've been given a second chance at life. You'll wake up with a new zest for life, which has avoided you for years. And you'll have a new sense of hope for the future and recapture the confidence, enthusiasm, and spunk you used to have.
Hello, I'm Armin, 82 years old. I was dizzy, forgetful, and lacking energy, feeling like I had perhaps 1 or 2 more years left to live. After seeing the video and Longevity Activator ingredients, I was most convinced. I had no doubt it would work for me. Since using Longevity Activator, I'm feeling 20 years younger. The best part is the speed at which it works. Instead of 30 minutes, I now jog 1 hour without feeling exhausted. And instead of 88 pounds, I now bench press 176 pounds. Give it a try. You have everything to gain.
Hi, my name is Eli. I've been sick for 13 years and doctors had no idea what was causing my headaches and loss of energy. I wondered if I should go on. But now I've been taking Longevity Activator for a month and a half and things are getting better every day. First and most important thing is my headache is peeling away, and I have the energy to keep going. Also, I think I found out what's causing my sinus problems. Thank you so much for your help. It sounds corny, but I really think you saved my life.
I'm sure you'd agree that you owe it to yourself to feel like you did 10, even 20 years ago. You owe it to yourself to take action, so you can be the person your friends and family ask how you look and act so young. And if Longevity Activator doesn't make you feel like you just stepped onto the red carpet and given you a second chance at a youthful life, send it back and get a full refund. It's as simple as that. So click the button below this video now. In my years of vast experience as a doctor, I've seen ordinary people go to desperate measures seeking to reclaim their youth. I know you don't want that, and I don't want it for you. Which means, right this very second, as you and I are speaking, you're at a fork in the road and it's time to make a decision. The first path is simply doing nothing and continuing to deal with the frustrations that have been slowing you down, stressing you out, and making you feel old and useless. The nagging aches and pains, the brain that's getting slower and more foggy by the day, the energy that's fading with each passing hour, and the happiness of youth that feels like it's being stolen from you each morning. I don't want that path for you, and I'm sure you don't either. That's why I'd like you to take the second path. This is the one where you give Longevity Activator an honest try and experience its life-changing benefits without risking a dime. This is the path I recommend because I want to help you feel happier and be filled with more energy than you've felt in years. I want you to start running circles around your friends, colleagues, or even your grandkids. So click the button below, fill out the order form, and we'll deliver your package to you ASAP. Remember, there is no risk whatsoever. Wouldn't you love to wipe the slate clean and feel like you did in your 20s and 30s, when you felt full of piss and vinegar and just downright unstoppable? You've gained a lot of wisdom since your early years, so now it's time to use that wisdom to restore the health, vitality, and hope of those younger years. Right now is the perfect time to take life into your own hands. Start washing away those dark horse health ailments like painful joints, slow thinking, poor insulin sensitivity, and premature wrinkles. With Longevity Activator, you'll go from walking around like a sleep-deprived zombie to breaking free from the old age shackles currently holding you back in life. I want you to experience the same playfulness, pizzazz, and zest for life you enjoyed before old age began to grab you by the tail. How do I know this magnitude of change is possible? Because it's proven that when you bounce back in life and feel good physically, you'll also let loose of some of your skeletons in the closet emotionally. Sometimes all it takes to feel like you're winning in life is a small shift in perspective. As soon as your overall mood changes and your future turns bright, you'll notice more people start to gravitate toward you as you become the life of the party and more comfortable in your own skin. And honestly, that's what life is all about, isn't it? Feeling like today is the first day of the rest of your life. In life, you don't get second chances. And right now, poor health and low energy might be making you miss some of those chances. That's why I want you to click on the button below so you can catch a second wind in life and take the bull by the horns.
Hi, I'm Tim, aged 76. Recently, my health had been going downhill. Aches and pains were starting all over. Even getting into my car was an effort. I couldn't even get up 3 rungs of a ladder, and my balance was very unsteady. I had high blood pressure, diabetes, gout, and vertigo. I really thought that this was the beginning of the end. After using Longevity Activator, my vertigo is gone, and my balance is back to normal. My gout is also gone, and my blood pressure is a high normal at 140/80. My diabetes is gone. I can now get up any ladder to do repairs on my house. I've just repaired my garden wall and also plastered my garage ceiling. This weekend, I'm slating my carport. I like everything about Longevity Activator. I've already told many people to try it.
Regardless of your decision, I truly hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks again, and I hope to speak with you soon. Now, if you're still watching, I bet you have some questions. Here are the most common questions I've received about Longevity Activator and the answers to help you out. What if I'm not happy? Can I get my money back? Absolutely. If you're not satisfied, we'll gladly give you a full refund. After ordering, we'll send you our returns address. Simply send your open or unopened bottles back to us, and we'll give you a full 100% refund within 6 months of your purchase. How do I take Longevity Activator? We suggest taking it right after breakfast or lunch so you can experience its benefits all day. It's important to take it after a meal on a full stomach so the nutrients can properly absorb into your body. All you need to do is swallow 2 small capsules once a day, and that's it. Each bottle comes with enough capsules for a 30-day supply. How long should I take it before seeing noticeable results? Most people begin to notice results within 7 to 10 days. However, those results will continue to get stronger the longer you take it. We suggest at least 60 days. This will give your body enough time to cycle all the nutrients through your system several times, allowing your cells to start repairing themselves. I've tried other anti-aging formulas in the past which didn't work. How do I know this is different? We only work with the best clinically tested ingredients available. Our formula is only available in Longevity Activator. No other anti-aging product comes close. Plus, we never skimp on dosing. What you see on our label is exactly what you're getting. And if you're not satisfied with the results, you can always get your money back. Will it negatively interact with the medication I'm currently taking? We haven't had any complaints. However, we can't guarantee it's 100% effective for everybody. So if you're concerned about a special health condition or a problem with your medication, please consult with your doctor or physician.
Thanks for stopping by. I hope now you can see how our product will truly make your life easier.